Logan is coming in a month, you guys, a month. And today we've got what may be our darkest tease yet, thanks to director James Mangold's Twitter feed. With me here to watch this footage, she is the best there is at what she does, Ms. Charlie Feldman. Charlie, thank you so much for being here.
No one really knows what I do, but I do it well.
Exactly. Enough chit-chat. Let's just watch this footage. Let's get right into it. Here it is. Here we go.
Mr. Esperanza, this is James Howlett.
James Howlett.
I'm calling about a 96 Sunseeker
I like the idea if he's playing like Grand Theft Auto. This is the radio.
from last week. I'm wondering if it's still available. It says it needs repairs, but well, I was wondering if you
Is it Craigslist ad?
willing to part with it
I think so.
for an even 60K. I know it's not the full amount.
Did you say this was the darkest trailer yet because he's working a day job, or because it's actually dark?
It's kind of a retirement gift.
Both.
For my dad, and I'm hoping we can work something out as soon as possible. Okay. Anyway, if you're interested,
This is sad.
call me at this number.
It's really human.
Or maybe we could meet up at your slip in Yalapa. I can take a look at the boat. You can see that I have the funds. I'm offered cash, by the way. No paperwork. Not a big fan of paperwork.
Drinking on the job, James. James Howlett.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. So there's a lot of stuff to take from that.
Jim Jarmusch does Logan. I'm actually very into that. I'm into all of this.
It's a really, really cool. Obviously, I don't think this is going to be in the film. This is obviously just like a marketing.
My thought, exactly. And I don't want it to be. I like
Yeah.
that this is sort of, we get the day-to-day of Logan before we see the film. It's a good preface.
A couple of thoughts
prologue.
I had. Number one, it's weird to hear the character Wolverine constantly say, That's weird to me.
Without following with a bub.
Yeah, bub. I feel like he's just like a very like man of little words, who gets things done. He doesn't have to say, I'm an idiot. I'm the one that has to fill the airtime with talking. But it's Wolverine. It's Wolverine. Number two, Hugh Jackman's voice as Wolverine isn't to me quintessential Wolverine. Hugh Jackman's performance, he is Wolverine. He is Logan. He is James Howlett. But his voice,
embodies it.
hearing his voice by itself, I'm like, who's this guy? That's Hugh Jackman. And he's trying to buy a boat. I think of Wolverine from like the X-Men animated series where he's like, Jean Grey, Jane, Charles. This is like real gravelly.
Yeah.
What other thoughts you have on this, Charlie?
Well, I like that it's something as mundane. Well, first he's on his day job. He's on his show. Well, I guess
so
it's
sad.
night. It's a night job.
It's so sad. And it's Las Vegas or like,
It looks
what city?
Vegas-y.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where it takes place, but definitely seems like there's a lot of proms going on a lot of weddings, a lot of people being disrespectful to the institution of chauffeuring? I was going to say chaperoning.
Exactly,
prom. But I'm curious. So he's getting the boat for Xavier? Is that
He
who he's-
said it's a retirement gift for his dad, which I think is like, at this point, he's either already made contact with
Charles
Xavier.
is going out to sea?
Or it might be him. It might be him going like, I got to get off the grid. I got to get off of this,
Right.
And Wolverine has lived such a long time that it's not a stretch to go, no, he knows how to sail a boat. Like he can have a small yacht. He can easily take
at this
care of
point,
that.
he's over 100 years old, I would
Yeah,
think.
so he's been to Madripoor. He's been on some docks. We know what the deal is. So it's either for him or it's for like his dad, retirement gift, Charles Xavier.
Yeah.
So that's either way, it's super sad. We were,
I love it. Everybody's Hurts could play at any moment,
yes,
the REM song.
yes, absolutely.
It's a really cool look. And tonally, I think it really will bring us into the movie with this sadness for what he's going through and just the ravages of age. And I'm excited to see what that looks like. This is the independent mutant film, this independent comic book film. And when we see independent films from comics graphic novels, it's a Ghost World, it's a American Splendor, it's Persepolis.
It's not a big budget superhero thing.
No, it's not the capes. Or I love that's going this direction. There's a reason why Ryan Reynolds says this is the one that's going to get an Oscar to a comic book movie, and I'm starting to believe the hype.
It's opening
it looks amazing.
It's opening the Berlin Film Festival. Fox has been very adamant in letting us know, like, this is a real serious, very adult, very grounded Wolverine film. A bunch of people that I know, maybe you know, have seen the first 40 minutes and they're saying the same thing. They're echoing those sentiments. They say it's incredible. Is this a good thing for the franchise and comic book movies in general? Do you think we're going to see more stuff like this? I feel like this got greenlit because of the success of Deadpool as a rated R. Fox was like, cool. We'll finally give you guys a rated R Wolverine to be violent, but not just that, but more mature mirror in those themes? And secondly, do you think that we're going to see more stuff like this? I mean, Charlie, going off of what you were saying, we as an audience love to see superhero characters at the end of their life, because it's usually not a happy ending. Rarely do we get the Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale ends up with Anne Hathaway in France. Normally we get the Batman Beyond, Bruce Wayne is a 90-year-old loner. Exactly. We get the vital. We don't get too many happy endings where it's like, yes, they get to ride off on the sunset. These superhero characters.
I'm not tired of that. I'm not tired of seeing like really exciting, adventurous action stars.
We love them. We're always going to have them.
But we've never seen this.
Yeah.
And it's time to see this sort of like quieter tale, even though there's going to be action sequences galore. This is such a fresh take, and don't we deserve a fresh take on this?
Absolutely.
Sort of,
I almost
genre?
wonder if, they had plans for what they did with Superman and Batman in their new developing world, but they definitely took a lot of inspiration from Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. The Dark Knight Returns I think, has a lot of similarities with what they do to the character to something like an Old Man Logan or to what this movie's doing. What I wonder is
much smaller. This is clearly like a family drama.
Absolutely. But in terms of how Bruce Wayne is at the end of his rope and decides he has to come back and he, that sort of thing, that very like Al Pacino Godfather 3, I'm making the worst references. They get pulled back in. But I wonder if something like a Logan, if this came out 5 years ago, if we would be getting different takes on maybe some more characters that tend to be played more safe, I guess. Because again, normally this is a safe played character. Comic book fans know that this is Wolverine, this is Logan, this rated R.
This is the time we're ready. I hear Legion's amazing, although I haven't seen Legion yet.
Yeah.
This is the moment where we can really do deep dive, serious looks at these characters without having to always rely. Not that action is bad by
having those constraints of like continuity of like, well, we're going to do Dark Knight Returns, but Batman needs to come back and be Batman and go on from there. It's like, well, we're not probably going to get a Wolverine movie after this. This is it.
Maybe it should be.
Man, that made me real sad. Real sad. Charlie, last question. On a scale of 1 popped claw to all 6 popped claws, how excited are you for Logan?
What if I have 7 claws?
Where's
the 7th coming from?
Whoa, some inappropriate place. Her
No, I'm
boner.
very excited. I'm sorry.
Her pee-pee.
This is why they don't let me on camera.
Woo, oh boy. No, this is why you should be on camera more. I agree. I've got a full 6 pop claws and something else that's been popped because of how damn excited I am for Logan as well. I'm so excited. And that little piece just added to the flavor, the tone, the excitement. Really cool that they pulled that off. So big thanks to Charlie for coming and talking over that footage with us. Talking that over that. Guys, we're Screen Junkies News. We're here every single day. We've got new videos. You can click right here. And you can always be tweeting at us at SJ News. Here's what we want to know. How damn excited are you for Logan? Do you think that this is going to be a turning point for other comic book superhero type movies? Do you think we're going to get some influences the same way that Deadpool was a huge influencer, the same way that Guardians of the Galaxy was? What else are we going to get? What's coming down the line? What other comic book movies would you like to see stories adapted into a movie that normally otherwise wouldn't be a safe bet? Let us know. My name is Hector Navarro, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.